Another YouTuber has some pretty serious allegations pending against him. This time it's by a UK YouTuber named Young Philly, who has a channel of over 1.8 million subscribers and has a pretty close relationship with some of the most popular groups in the UK and has worked with pretty big companies like BBC, ITV, Adobe, and in charity events like the Prince Trust. So as you can tell, the fallout from this would be pretty detrimental. Now I know what you're asking. What did this guy do? Well, hold on, I'm about to explain. Philly was arrested on October 10th and was charged with R-wording a woman in her 20s in a hotel room in Perth, Australia. Now, the real question is, will his friends defend him or abandon him? Will brand deals drop him? And the ultimate question is, did he even do it? These are all questions I want to answer in this video, which I most likely won't be able to fully answer with the information I have right now. I can just make assumptions to some of these claims. Prosecutors have alleged that the incident occurred at a hotel room after performing at a nightclub in Perth for his Australian tour. He's also a rapper too, by the way. Since Philly was no longer in Australia, they actually had to extradite him back to the states that the incident happened in. If you didn't know, Australia is broken up into states, kind of similar to the US. There's also video recordings of him in an airport going back from Queensland, Brisbane, where he was at, to Western Australia to face trial. And in this video here, you can see that he's put in handcuffs by law enforcement and placed into a vehicle. Before we dive deeper in this case, I think it's important to understand the gratitude of this situation. Because this person, Philly, is not just another dumb YouTuber. He's actually a pretty popular entertainer in the UK. Because not only did he have millions and millions of fans, he was also part of a pretty huge friend group circle with some of the biggest YouTubers in UK, like the Beta Squad and Sidemen, which I used to see him all the time in the Beta Squad videos. If you've never watched Beta Squad videos, go watch them. They're pretty good. He's also got a podcast with Chunks and does a lot of work in traditional TV. He's got his own show called Hot Property. He's got another show on Channel 4 of Harry Pinero called The Philly and Harry Show. He was in a lot of Simon videos that have gotten millions of views, like Tender in Real Life 3. Like that video got like 80 million views. And his Dedicate videos with them, which have since been deleted, have gotten over 40 million views. He was also in countless Beta Squad videos, too many to even name here, have also gotten millions and millions of views, like blind dating girls based on their outfits, FT Philly. Both of the Last to Sleep videos, which are some of my favorite videos, a Last to Leave the Box Challenge, and many, many more. He played in a soccer aid match on ITV. He was in the Celebrity Bake Off. Like I said earlier, he does music, which gets millions of views every month. And he also goes on tour, just like the one he did in Australia. And he's also working with massive brands. Got his own sauce of Heinz. He's worked with Meta, Fortnite, Adobe, Captain Morgan, and a bunch of others. He even works with charities like Stand Up to Cancer and the Prince Trust, which inspires young people to chase their dreams. And lastly, he has worked with so many YouTube shows / channels, like the ones on screen. Like, this dude does so much. This dude has been doing so much stuff. Now again, I'm telling you all this to show you how devastating this would be. Not only to him, but all the people that he's worked with, and the countless brands that he's collaborated with, which a lot of them are probably going to desperately try to clear their image by removing any affiliation they had with him. I mean, we're already seeing Simon do it. And I feel like a lot of these brands are not going to sit around and wait to see if he's guilty or not. They're just going to drop him as soon as possible. On October 10th, the same day, he appeared in court where he is being charged with 4 counts of sexual penetration without consent and 3 counts of sexual assault and 1 account of pending, oh my god, this is such a dumb explanation, pending a person's normal breathing or circulation by applying pressure to their neck, which basically means he strangled her. They could have just said that. Of course, they had to make it so complicated. Oh my god. I also want to add that he was almost late to his court date. I'm pretty sure if you miss your court date, it's just like a warrant for your arrest, right? The prosecutors even attempted to oppose Young Philly's bail application because they alleged that there was an extremely strong prosecution case supported by CCTV and photo evidence. Prosecutors also showed pictures to the administrative, which weren't shown in court. And there's also a reference to these pictures shown. So I guess an abuse warning, I don't know. Trigger warning, guys. Across our body is a history of violent acts. We say those photos and what is alleged is beyond the pale, beyond what could be considered to be a consensual act. Now, on the other hand, Philly's lawyers are questioning the strength of the prosecutor's case because they claim that the girl didn't raise any concerns of sexual assault during a call with her friend at 5:31 a.m. The case was concluded for the day, and Philly was granted a conditional bail. And in those conditions are a ban on contacting the alleged victim or posting anything about this case to his millions of followers on his social media. And they're saying this so that they don't want Philly's clout to affect or sway this case. Now, the charges don't suggest that the allegations are true and have been proven, at least not yet, because he's going to be trialed in the Australian courts, and he'll be seen as innocent until proven guilty. But as you guys have seen with Dream, the internet does not care whether you're guilty or innocent, because the internet, especially Twitter, are going wild right now and bringing up old clips of him interacting with women. Pretty strangely, may I add. On one instance, he pretended to choke a woman on an old iShowSpeed livestream.
Crazy.
You choking her? What the fuck? You trying to kill her?
It wasn't like a choke. It was more like a... You know what I mean?
What the Yeah, see, look.
What?
Yo, okay.
Monkey see, monkey do, bro.
There's another clip where he kissed a girl without her consent and kept kissing her while she tried to pull away. And this was filming a video, by the way.
Where are you about to touch me? I'm concerned.
What? You think I wear waist?
I'm sweaty though.
So? I like sweat.
No.
And there's also another clip that's circulating around where he's trying to debate Chunks on why it's okay for 16-year-olds to date 25-year-olds. And you can clearly see it gets uncomfortable when Chunks says it's not okay and that's disgusting.
Age is actually 16 in the UK.
No, so a 25-year-old can't be with a 16-year-old?
Yes, they can.
Yes.
A 25-year-old with a 16-year-old?
Yeah.
That can't be.
I know,
Since
bro.
you're
I
16.
agree, G. I agree. Morally, it's wrong, but the law
As soon
is
as you're 16, you're legal.
You're allowed to
I
club.
thought a 25-year-old cannot be with a 16-year-old. It's illegal. And it's immoral. And it's disgusting.
16 year.
So now with the context we have, it seems like he is most likely guilty of what he's being charged with. But who really knows? The girl could have lied. I don't know. I highly doubt it. But then again, I think it's strange that the girl didn't say anything about it while being on call with her friends. But that doesn't prove that he was innocent. She could have been embarrassed or ashamed to bring it up. Now I think it's going to be interesting how his friends are going to respond to this. Like, are they going to defend him or are they going to abandon him and ignore the allegations like a lot of people did with Dream? When he had allegations against him, like a lot of his friends were like, Dream? Huh? Who's that guy? Or are they going to come out about it and talk about it? Chunks actually came out and made a quick video about the allegations and basically said that since it's an ongoing case, he can't comment on it.
My peoples, like everyone, I've heard the reports coming out of Australia. Whilst I understand many of you want my reaction on it, as this is an ongoing court case, I hope you guys can understand that I can't and won't be commenting on it publicly. So yeah, I've just come on here to basically let you know the reasons as to why I can't.
Or about it. The prosecutors really don't want social media to get involved in this case. And also, I feel like if it's true or not, a lot of these brand deals will drop him unless it's 100% proven he's innocent. But so far, it's not looking like that's the case. Even if he does end up in being innocent or the prosecutors don't have a strong case, as they think they do, with these clips and with the way he acted in these clips, I still think he's kind of a weirdo. Because no normal, good-mannered person acts like the way he did in these clips. Or even tries to defend pedophilia. And yeah, it seems like a lot of these influencers or YouTubers, especially YouTubers, who have been outed for not being good people or for being like weirdos, have left a pretty detrimental crumb trail of who they really are and have briefly shown the true selves. And maybe that's the case with Philly. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think he's innocent? Do you guys think he's guilty? You guys already know what I think. I think he's guilty. But yeah, go follow my second channel. I have a new series on there called The Weekly Lemon, where, I chill and, just talk about whatever. But yeah, that's it. Bye.